Hello everybody, sorry I've not been online recently, just starting year 7 actually. Anyway, it's been nearly a month. Anyway, today, when we actually went to Rye Harbour, it was the 26th of August. And now when I'm doing the recording date, it's the 18th of September. So that is quite disappointing from me. Anyway, today we're actually going to go to Brandon Marsh, but that's not our focus. We're going to focus on Rye Harbour right now. So, brilliant reserve, cousin, uncle, slash whatever, took me there, and it's pretty much a fantastic place. It's got a good parking for free even, and it's got good hides and good facilities. Pretty much got good everything, and I think it's a really good place. Definitely should come here again. Anyway, lots of birds about. Not exactly in terms of new birds, but it's good to revisit some of the old birds we haven't seen for a while. Anyway, this is the car park. It's pretty big. Anyway, we're by the coast today on Sussex, so we'll be facing the English Channel. Yeah, hopefully. I don't know what I'm saying. Hopefully, we will be facing the English Channel, and this is Rye Harbour. A little postage sign, and so basically there's a road that splits the car park from the nature reserve, so we're gonna head on to the nature reserve straight away. I'm very excited. Now, my uncle's actually in a wheelchair, but he's got one of these like attachments where you just push and he can go up to 17 miles an hour, which seems pretty scary on a wheelchair, but he can do it. 17 miles an hour, I know. Quite crazy. And look, can you see that wasp spider? We don't see any of those disgusting things today. Oh, it looks gross. Never seen one, and I like to keep it that way. Like with eating a durian. Or smelling them. Ugh. So we're just going to head on into the lovely modern visitor centre. I think it was completed last year, so you see what I'm talking about, modern. Their old visitor centre used to just be a little hut somewhere along here, so it's nothing as good as before. So it's got a cafe, shop, and it's a big map, like a satellite sort of at a lovely angle where you can just see, like, I don't know, it's nearly flat, but I'd say 45 degrees, maybe just a little bit more. It's got a pretty good angle, so these are the birds you can see here. They've got a little TV screen about, Rye Harbour, and all the animals.
So can I quickly just go? So can I just quickly go through this, and I'll tell you the ones that I haven't seen.
And that is a lot of animals, isn't it? And a lot of habitats. So this is the recent sightings, so if you just want to pause the video and read that, you can. So right now we're just going to head on to the main nature reserve, pop in a couple of hides. Now I know you can see these curlew are quite distant. This is on the new salt marsh. These curlew are very distant, so I thought maybe, I can see a couple of birds, maybe they're, I know, curlew, whatever. But yes, turns out they were, so I think we're just gonna, move on from that. Hope we see some closer views of curlew later. Just my hopes are very high, but we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna head on to the first side. Look how beautiful the day is. It's almost a full blue sky, and it's 26 degrees, so we're really talking. And 26 by the coast, so it's quite a warm day. But yeah, 26 degrees Celsius, which is about, how many Fahrenheit would that be? I don't know, 70, no, way more than that, 80 Fahrenheit, maybe a little bit more, 82, I'm not very good at that. Anyway, we've got a heron flying over here, grey heron, just to be clear, there's no purple herons here, apart from 2 weeks ago. It told me there were 6 black storks here as well, and I was just like, oh the hell, how do you get 6 black storks here? 6, not only 1, just 6. So we're just looking from the first hide, and we've already got a couple of ring plovers. I know they're all distant because it's during the haze, the heat haze, and with cameras it's not the best viewing, but you can kind of see the oyster catchers here. So it's definitely not good for photography today, but it is I don't know, what time is it, like 1 o'clock in the afternoon? That would be about 25. Now the hottest part of the day is definitely at 3 or 4 o'clock. especially at this time of year anyway. So lots of little waders about. You know, I think that's a dunlin. I mean, I can't quite see. But, now that is a ring plover, definitely. The quality of this is not good. Anyway, you can see the water quite close to us. It's very clear. Looks like they're growing samphire here. I like samphire, nice and salty. I know they have a big samphire farm right next to is it RSPB Snetcham in Norfolk. They have a big farm there. Anyway, what have we got over here? Another dunlin just walking out into the open. Anyway, I said we might be going to Brandon Marsh on the 18th of September, which is today, the recording date, which is nearly a month after we actually went to Rye Harbour. But, you know, slow times. I would have said to myself, like, when I went to this, I would have said, oh, the Queen's alive. Now, unfortunately, the Queen is not alive. And she has unfortunately passed away, which is a really sad thing. She's pretty much, for a lot of people in this country, the only monarch we've ever known. And to lose a queen and a prime minister in the space of 1 week is quite an achievement. Not in a good way, but anyway, got lots of oyster catchers here. Like loads of them. They secretly multiply when you're not looking. We've got ring plover there, cormorant. Oh god, there's so many birds today. And we're just gonna move on to this little pillbox from World War II. I believe it's a pillbox. It looks like a pillbox. Probably is a pillbox. Anyway, we just noticed that I thought there were a few little sandlings. Actually, there's some turnstone. Haven't seen them since February. Isn't that good? Look at that. So I haven't seen them in how many months would that be? 6 months. That's half a year. Oh my god. It really doesn't feel that long ago, but this year is going so fast. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Anyway, we should be moving on to the next hide over there. I think it's called the Parks Hide. See what birds we can see from there, because it looks over a different pool. So, you know, we'll have a little look. So there's hides either side of the path. And you've got the Parks Hide on one side, and you've got the Denny Hide. You know, it's a month ago. I can't even remember. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. Pretty good hides inside. Water's nice. They've got a little bit of a breeze blowing through, so it isn't as hot now. Don't worry. We're not gonna die of the heat. It is pretty hot actually. We've got the sun beating down on us. Anyway, you can see Mr. Little Eager at the back, and a few gulls and loads of cormorant. Yeah, sorry, I'm at the end of the cold. How many colds have I had this year? It's like, God. So we've got a few shelduck at the back. Also, we have... Yeah, it's a shelduck at the back, yeah. And a little ring... No. Ringed plover, that is little. I need to stop doing this. It's ring plover. Because I keep forgetting... I keep calling ring plovers little, because they are. When they actually realise that a little ring plover is another species of bird. So we'll just forget about that. So we got Mr. Wagtail there. Pied wagtail, and a lovely red shank. Good to see them. So yeah, we haven't seen many waders. Of course, we've seen loads of waders. So we've got dunlin, ringed plover, oyster catcher, red shank. You know, lots of them. So it's just on the edge of this shingle scrape. That's it. Shingle scrape. I can't even remember it. Anyway, we're gonna go to the Denny Hide now to see what's up at that hide. Got electric fence. Never good to touch any of those, even if you don't know what it is. So this looks over the flat beach, which is meant to be a beach that's flat. It's the same one as the first side looked over, the Gooder side. Don't ask me why it's called that, I didn't name it. The Gooder side, what is that meant to mean? I don't know. Well, you could read the signs earlier, because I didn't read them. I just take photographs and we're like, oh, come on people, let's move on. Alright, so this has got a few little islands over here. I mean, water levels are obviously quite low at the moment, because, you know, the drought, but, you know... We should be expecting some rain very soon, and I can tell you. So this is a common sandpiper, and I said we should be expecting rain soon. That's from a 26th of August perspective, and from an 18th of September perspective. I can tell you we have had long periods of rain and clouds, and currently outside it's partly sunny, so we've got a bit of blue sky outside. Yesterday was glorious, it was full blue sky. Anyway, got some more turnstone. We're doing good for turnstone today, surprisingly good. Juvenile common turn. And another turnstone. So there's lots of little ways just along this little scrape bank, or just, yeah. I'm really tired. It's quite a pretty area, Rye Harbour, I'd say. You need to come back another time. Right down south, about 3.5 hours away from me, but you know. So we've got great black gull resting over there. Another ringed plover, not little ringed plover, like I said last time. Being a total idiot. It's a ringed plover. We've got an adult common tern. Don't know if it's female or male. No one can tell unless you're some god. But we've got more turnstone and another great black gull. And I think we're going to be on our way back, just watching these hundreds of starlings, mess about. There's loads of them. Anyway, so we didn't see the spoonbill, but we did see a few other interesting birds. No new birds today, but I think it's been a really enjoyable visit. There's the curlew. Told you we get a better view of it. Yeah, we did. So, been a really pleasant day today. Pleasant, what a word. Pleasant, such a funny word. Anyway, so we're just going to be on the way back, just watching this little corn bunting and the brambles, I think, yeah. And we're going to finish with the sea buckthorn.